Hello, I am about halfway through my sketchbook or journal, whichever you like to call it, and I wanted to do a little flip through with you. A lot of these are from tutorials because this is where I practice, and then I have a nice tidy place to keep them all instead of having a bunch of loose paper everywhere. So like this one is a tutorial from Let's Make Art by Sarah Cray, and I loved how she explained how to make waves in this one. It like really helped it click in my brain. These are also tutorials from her. I discovered her site and just like fell in love with everything. But this is on the back of the page, and I don't really love how the back of the page works with this paper. So the ones that are on the back of the page are not my favorites, but I'm trying to make do so that I don't waste any paper. But I love how the square ring turned out. I gravitate to a lot of landscapes, but I am trying to branch out and paint different things as well. So this is from Sarah Cray as well, and then this is from her new course, Good Morning Journaling, where you don't get verbal instructions, but you get a written printout, and then you also can watch her and paint along. So that's really been stretching my skills a lot too. I'm trying to get better at florals, so I've been painting more of those, and I love both of these types of flowers because they're kind of abstract enough that they make sense in my brain and still look like flowers and are a nice, quick, and easy way to get some flowers in a painting. Love the gradient that I got here. This is me trying to do more floral practice, and I'm not super happy with the way these turned out, but they're good practice for sure. So I figure I'm just going to keep trying until I eventually get better. This one is another one from the Good Morning Journaling, and then this is an original where I felt like painting a galaxy. So I'm really happy with how this one turned out, actually. I might paint it again on a loose piece of paper. This one, I don't love how these parts turned out at the bottom, but overall I was experimenting with some different methods that Sarah uses in her tutorials, and I was traveling when I did this one too, so I didn't have all my usual supplies. So with what I had, it's not bad. This one, I don't love how these leaves turned out. I actually liked it better before I added those, so I should have stopped, but I was following along with the tutorial, so what can you do? But I do like how the light's kind of shining through the trees here, although I do think that should have come down a little bit further. I love how this landscape turned out. This one was for an art contest, and it's a little spookier than my usual paintings. Definitely outside my comfort zone, but I had a good time trying it out. I love both of these. This one was from one of the monthly digital kits that Let's Make Art puts out, and this one was from the Monet course that I bought. It's one of the process videos where, again, you just watch her paint and I just painted along, but I love how both of these turned out. This might be my favorite spread, one of my favorite spreads for sure in the journal so far. Another one from the journaling class, and then this one was me experimenting. It's from a reference photo by Karen Jackson from an online group that I'm part of that lets artists use the reference photos copyright free. So again, trying to get better at florals, and then also trying to practice animals as well, because I'd like to get better at animals. But I think my little mouse turned out pretty okay. The tulip is another question, but I love both of these. They both turned out so good. These were both from the journaling course. Highly recommend that. I feel like it's for intermediate painters more than beginners, but I am enjoying it. This was another Let's Make Art, but it was from their Let's Make Art Matter from a live stream that they did, and I just love all things kind of like witchy and magical, so these were really fun, and I love the vibrant colors that I was able to get out of these. And I think this is my second favorite spread in this journal so far. I'm obsessed with all things lily pads right now, so I love the lily pads and how they turned out. Still could use some work on my florals with the with the lotuses, but that's okay. And then I did try to freehand draw this frog, so I am trying to work on my drawing skills as well. Both of these again from Let's Make Art tutorials. But yeah, I'm working still, as you can see, on florals and animals. So my frog's a little wonky, but I think he's cute. He's got a good, cute little personality. This, I got a new brush and was trying to figure out how to use it, and also practicing florals. The peonies, I was just unable to get it to work the way I wanted to. But I figure, you know, needed to practice, and then journal's a good place to do it. Here I was practicing my drawing, and these are both originals as well from photos off of the reference group. So drew both of these free-handed, limited success I think with the waffle, but at least you can kind of tell what it is in the end. Could definitely use some work, but I kind of got tired of working on the waffle and gave up on it. So, but I'm pretty happy with the croissant. And then these are the last spreads. So once again, working on florals and animals. This one was a Let's Make Art tutorial from the May kit, I believe, or maybe it was the April kit. And then this one is from a stream that I just did on Sunday, this past Sunday. And once again, free reference photos from that group on Facebook that I used for this reference, but it is an original, and I really like how the mouse came out. I think that the sunflower could use some work, so that's why I went in and added some watercolor pencil on top of it just to play around and see if adding the watercolor pencil helped with the dimension of it, which I do think it did. But not overall, this one's okay, but I do really like how my mouse turned out, and I think he turned out better than the last mouse that I did, so making a little bit of progress there. But yeah, that is where we're at now. So I'm a little over halfway through the journal. I just thought this was a good time to check in. So thanks for watching with me, and let me know which one your favorite was.